Disturbing details have emerged at the first-degree murder trial of 55-year-old Derrick Lawlor. Today, the Crown outlined its case to the jury, saying evidence will show Lawlor strangled Mark McCreadie to death in Kitchener's Victoria Park in 2014. CTV's Nicole Lampa is at the Kitchener Courthouse. Nicole, the day started off with the Crown's opening statement.
It did, Nancy, and that's when the jury learned over the next several weeks they will hear testimony about Lawlor's alleged anger towards homosexuals and his urge to kill.
50-year-old Mark McCreadie's body was found on April 10, 2014. The Crown says the night before, in a wooded area of Victoria Park, McCreadie was having sex with another man. Derrick Lawlor came along and joined them. The jury was told to expect testimony about how Lawlor tried strangling that other man with a scarf. The other man is expected to say he left upset, leaving Lawlor and McCreadie behind. The next day, McCreadie was found dead. The Crown told the jury in the months leading up to the incident, Lawlor developed a plan against promiscuous men he called perpetrators. Lawlor's friends and doctors are expected to testify about this.
An autopsy determined McCreadie was strangled to death, but he also did have a stab wound to his abdomen area. Photos of McCreadie's body were shown to the jury when the first witness took the stand.
Sergeant Perry Lee was responsible for taking pictures of the crime scene and the autopsy. Lee testified he also took photos of items in Lawlor's home, including a backpack, a knife, and a scarf. Another key piece of evidence to be played for the jury is a recording of Lawlor's police interview. The Crown told the jury to expect to hear Lawlor say he started cruising for perpetrators who were sexual deviants and about a bag filled with a knife, ropes, and duct tape, and stated, "I always want to kill them. I can't stop the urges to go out and kill someone."
And Lawlor has pled not guilty to first-degree murder. The second witness will be taking the stand when the trial continues tomorrow. Nancy.
Nicole Lampa at the courthouse. Healthcare professionals at Grand River Hospital were aware a man now accused of murder had thoughts of harming promiscuous gay men. A social worker and a doctor took the stand today at the Derrick Lawlor murder trial, telling the jury the accused expressed those feelings a month before Lawlor allegedly committed the crime. CTV's Nicole Lampa is in Kitchener. Nicole, you were in the courtroom during their testimony. Were police ever notified about what Lawlor said?
No, Nancy. The doctor and the social worker both told the jury they did not inform police about Lawlor's thoughts his own lawyer calls alarming.
Court heard today Derrick Lawlor was in the process of being discharged from Grand River Hospital in March 2014 when he told a social worker something disturbing. Amy Morton testified Lawlor revealed in a calm manner he wanted to harm promiscuous gay men and was driving around with a knife and tape in his vehicle. Morton told the jury she told risk management and a psychiatrist at the hospital about what Lawlor disclosed, but she did not tell police. The jury also heard from a family doctor at Grand River Hospital who was assigned Lawlor's case the next day. Dr. David Batanti said he and Lawlor discussed Lawlor's previous thoughts about killing promiscuous gay men. Batanti testified when Lawlor was asked if he had a plan to engage in suicidal or homicidal activities, Lawlor advised he did not. Batanti says he discharged Lawlor on March 6 and did not report anything to police because there was not a specific plan to kill any specific people.
Both also testified they did not ask Lawlor when he last had thoughts about harming gay men. One legal analyst who is not involved in this case says based on how Lawlor was responding at the time, there didn't appear to be any imminent risk of harm.
And that is likely what gave the people at the hospital pause, that it didn't seem like he was going to do something imminently.
1 month later at Victoria Park, 50-year-old Mark McCreadie was found dead. The Crown alleges Lawlor strangled him to death during a sexual escapade. The legal expert we spoke to says it's a criminal case that should also be closely monitored by healthcare professionals.
This is a matter that should be looked at by various medical boards, if not the victim's family, who are suffering immeasurably.
Lawlor has pled not guilty to first-degree murder. His trial continues on Thursday. Nancy.
Thanks.